The Guardians spent a better part of 5 or 6 weeks running a marathon to chase down the Detroit Tigers and ultimately claim a division title that was as improbable as any we've ever seen in Major League Baseball, certainly Cleveland. But at the end of the day, the Tigers get the wins that matter. Justin Latta here from Locked On Guardians. Guardians got to a decisive Game 3 against the Tigers at home after an exhilarating series, and at the end of the day, they didn't have enough left in the tank in the bullpen. The Guardians did a good job trying to use Slade Cecconi early on, and he pitched very well one time through the order, and it was a good idea in theory to use Joey Cantillo behind him to take out the threat of the lefties in the Tigers lineup, but A.J. Hinch didn't budge. He left those lefties in there. They did get one home run off of Joey Cantillo, and that ended up not being the difference in the game because the Guardians ended up scoring a couple runs in garbage time. However, after Joey Cantillo came out, the bullpen, Gaddis, Sabrowski, everybody after that just was out of gas. There was nothing left there, and that was the danger in using two bulk guys early on and trying to rely on your bullpen at the end of the game if they were gassed from the first two games of the series. And the Guardians also didn't have enough hits. They got some runs late that really didn't end up mattering a ton. They got one hit out of Stephen Kwan. Kyle Manzardo did nothing in the series. And that's what it came down to. The Tigers were eventually going to be due to break out of their runners in scoring position slump, and they finally did against the gas Guardians bullpen. And that's just a recipe for disaster. So the Guardians did their best, I think, as far as the game planning. They ran out of horses. This is another example of where not having your all-world closer on the roster comes back to hurt the team ultimately, even if they needed more offense. But you could have used Cade Smith a little bit earlier. We will talk all about it and look ahead on the next Locked On Guardians. We'll get there together.